If you are listening to this file, then I cannot wait to join you on the wonderful journey ahead of you. I hope it brings you joy, comfort, and pleasure. Just lie back and get nice and comfortable. Take slow breaths in and out, creating a nice calm pace until your muscles start to relax. Let's start with your feet. Feel them getting nice and heavy and relaxed. Let the feeling slowly travel up your legs. Nice and heavy and relaxed. Let the feeling travel up to your waist. Nice and heavy and relaxed. Keep your breathing calm and even. In and out. In and out. Next, let the feeling travel up into your chest. Nice and heavy and relaxed. Almost like a sigh. Let the feeling down into your arms and to your hands. Nice and heavy and relaxed. Let the feeling travel up into your neck. Nice and heavy and relaxed. Calm, even breaths. In and out. In and out. Finally, let the feeling travel over your face. Unclench your jaw. Let your eyes close if they haven't already. And let's just stay here a few moments. Calm, even breaths. Nice and heavy and relaxed. Perhaps you clicked this file out of curiosity. Perhaps you found it by instinct. Either way, wonderful changes are ahead of you. The memories might be hazy at first, but that's okay. The magic involved can do that to some people, but maybe pieces remain. The more you listen to this file, the easier it will be to remember. A bright night lit by the full moon. A strong but pleasant musk that drove you crazier with every second. It awoke a heat you've never felt before and created an almost insatiable need within you. Strong hands. They found all your most sensitive parts. Your lover caressed them, played with them, teased them as if he already knew each one by heart. You hungered for his touch. Your nipples may become more sensitive as you remember that feeling. Satisfaction. Your lover was equally generous and domineering. The sex was at times rough and a little animalistic, and yet you've never been so thoroughly satisfied before. Just thinking about it now might reawaken some of that pleasure in your core. Comfort. Your lover held you a long time afterwards and made you feel safe as you fell asleep, eventually fading back into the night and into your memories. Deep down inside you know he will come back. You are bonded. He left something behind, a wonderful gift. Perhaps you can feel it right now, a small warmth just below your navel. You are pregnant. You've always wanted children. So many people you knew had children, but the pieces just never seemed to fall into place for you. At times it seemed that it would never happen. That is why your lover chose you. He sensed your need and wanted to grant your wish. This thought gives you joy. This thought gives you comfort. This thought brings you pleasure. It's hard to tell exactly how many children you are carrying, but know that it's more than one. His kind always produce multiple children at a time. The changes will be small at first. Do not feel discouraged as they will become more noticeable over time. The more you listen to this file, the more changes you will notice. The more you listen to this file, the stronger your bonds will become. The stronger your bonds become, the stronger the changes will become. Your belly will grow round and heavy as his children grow inside you, as round and as full as the moon you conceived them under. This thought fills you with joy. This thought brings you comfort. This thought makes you feel pleasure. Seeing other people's babies makes you think about the lives growing inside you. The more you think about your children, the stronger your bond will grow. The more your bond grows, the rounder and heavier your belly will become. At night you may feel the urge to stroke your growing belly. Stroking your belly will make you think of your lover. You are bearing him strong children, and you know he will return to bless you with more. This thought makes you happy. This thought brings you comfort. This thought brings you pleasure. Your children will become very active as they grow. Your children will move frequently. Every time you listen to this file, it will become easier to notice their movements. At first, their movements will be hard to notice, probably just a slight shift of weight from one side to another or a small amount of pressure. Over time, their movements will become stronger and turn into flutters, kicks, and cramps. Every movement will increase your bond. Increasing the bond will increase the change. Your children will move more than usual every time you see the moon. Their movements will be the strongest if you see a full moon. It seems to fill them with energy and might cause a growth spurt. You might dream of your lover comforting you on these nights. This thought brings you joy. This thought brings you comfort. This thought brings you pleasure. Your breasts will become bigger, heavier, and more sensitive as they prepare to feed your children. The more you listen to this file, the more you will think about feeding your children. Thinking about feeding your children increases your bond. Increasing your bond increases the change. Your children will need a lot of milk to grow. Seeing milk will make you think about feeding your children. Seeing milk will cause your breasts to feel heavier and your nipples to become more sensitive. You may feel the urge to massage your breasts on a regular basis to ease their growth. These thoughts bring you joy. These thoughts bring you comfort. These thoughts bring you pleasure. Your children need good nutrition to grow. Thinking about your children will cause you to make healthier choices. Alcohol and energy drinks disgust you. All forms of smoking disgust you. You may want to add multivitamins to your diet. These thoughts are good. These thoughts bring you joy. These thoughts bring you comfort. These thoughts bring you pleasure. Your children need good nutrition to grow. Thinking about your children will cause you to make healthier choices. Alcohol and energy drinks disgust you. All forms of smoking disgust you. You may want to add multivitamins to your diet. These thoughts are good. These thoughts bring you joy. These thoughts bring you comfort. These thoughts bring you pleasure. Every time you see a dog, you will think of your lover. You will think of his strength. You will think of his loyalty. You will think of his touch. Thoughts of him bring you joy. Thoughts of him bring you comfort. Thoughts of him will bring you pleasure. Every time you listen to this file, your bond with your lover will become stronger. Every time you listen to this file, the bond with your children will become stronger. Every time your bonds become stronger, the changes will become stronger. I am going to leave you now and let all of these wonderful thoughts and changes seep into your mind. I hope you found the experience enjoyable, comfortable, and pleasurable. Thank you, and I hope to see you again soon.